How are you today? Tired? Why? Was it a rough day yesterday? No? Just early? Oh, Ethan, soccer game because of the rain. Soccer game got canceled? Yeah. So, can anybody tell me who this is? George Washington. What makes you think it's George Washington? Because he's got long hair with curls at the end, right? Yeah, okay. What else? Who else has a guess? It's not George Washington. The outfit makes you think it looks because he's got these things. So we at least have it figured out that he's around George Washington's time. Because we don't wear clothes like that, do we? No, we don't wear a tie like that. No, we don't. Not everybody wears their hair like that. Some people might. Can you read what that's on the back of that? John Wesley. That's John Wesley, right? Does anybody know who John Wesley is? No. John Wesley is the founder, the guy who started the Methodist Church. And it actually wasn't a church at the time. It was what we call a movement. It was like he was in a church called the Anglican Church. I'm going to put him up here so you can see him. In a church called the Anglican Church, and he thought that everybody should worship God even better than they were. And so he started this thing called the Methodists, he and his brother. This is a statue of what he looked like. And I want you to worship John Wesley. What do you think? Let's get on our knees and bow in front of him. What do you think? No? Why not? He started this church. Why not? Any idea why you shouldn't? The answer, you're right, you shouldn't. But any idea why not? No? What did God tell us that we should never do? We should never worship anybody but Him, but God. Right. So, if I ask you to worship this statue of John Wesley, is that anywhere near the same thing as worshiping God? But you can see this one. Can you see God? No. So, would you rather worship this statue or would you rather worship a cow? A cow. You would? You'd rather worship a cow? That's what that's what the Israelites tried to do. They tried to worship a cow. They took all of their gold jewelry, so I would have to take off my ring. Does anybody else have any gold jewelry? No? You want to go out there and get all their gold jewelry? No? Why not? That would not be nice, that's right. But they went and got all the gold jewelry, and they made a cow out of the jewelry, and then they worshipped the cow. Now, how do you think God felt about that? How do you think God felt about them worshiping a cow? Well, you were able to answer the question about whether or not you should worship John Wesley. Wouldn't the same thing be true? Because God said, nope, no one but me. Yeah, no one but me. And they worshipped a cow, and God got mad. God got mad because they broke the rules. Any of you ever broken the rules? Did the person in charge get mad? Yeah. Well, God got so mad that he was just going to destroy everybody with fire. Gone. And Moses said, God, don't do that. They just made a mistake. Don't do that. Be nice. And God changed his mind and did. He forgave them. And he let them live. He didn't rain fire on them, which was really awesome. So the point of this whole thing is, this is a guy that you should know who he is because he's really important in the history of our church, but he's not God. And John would not want you to worship him either because he wanted us to worship God more closely. And so we should always worship just God, only God. Okay? Can you do that? Yes? Okay, good. You are tired this morning. Let's pray before you go. God, thank you so much for being our God and for changing your mind and forgiving us when we mess up and we break the rules. Help us to always worship only you. for today. I'll see you next time.